Welcome back to the late night news. Let's now get you some news from the railway budget that was presented today. No big bang this time, but it is a railway budget for the common man, or so she says. So what does Mamata Banerjee have to offer to you and me? Let's take a look. Well, the Railway Minister Mamata Banerjee has presented what she called a common man's budget for the year 2010-2011. 14 new trains are to be introduced in Tamil Nadu, including a Duronto Express between Chennai and Coimbatore. While the passenger and freight fares have not been changed, there has been a lot of emphasis on security, passenger amenities and infrastructure. Service charges on railway tickets have been brought down. For AC tickets, the charges are down to 20 rupees from an earlier 40 rupees. And for sleeper class tickets, the charges are down to 10 rupees. For people of Tamil Nadu, the Railway Minister has introduced some new services. The suburban services will be strengthened in Chennai. 2 new lines from Chennai Beach to Tirutani and Chennai Central to Arakonam have been introduced. And the MRTS rail line from Velachery to St. Thomas Mount will be completed by March 2012. In order to provide clean and cheap drinking water, the railways plan to set up 6 bottling plants in different parts of the country, including one in Tamil Nadu. Modernized toilets will be set up in important stations. Security, especially for women, will be heightened across the country. The budget has allocated 1,300 crore for passenger amenities alone. Even while focusing on passenger amenities, Ms. Banerjee also did not lose focus on the business aspects. She said the railways is looking at raising 10,000 crores to 15,000 crores in the next 1 year. Besides, a special task force would be set up to clear investment proposals in 100 days. Some good news now for the railway employees. The minister said the new scheme to provide housing to all employees will be launched.
Being the lifeline of the Indian economy, has to provide connectivity to most parts of the country. Should commercial viability be the only criteria to judge this need of connectivity, or should social responsibility be an important consideration? I prefer the latter. Our objective is inclusive growth. Growth for all is not possible if there is no connectivity.
Now, Railway Minister Mamata Banerjee has been accused of living up to this label once again with a bonanza for her home state, West Bengal. But as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, Railway Budget 2010 has lived up to its expectations of being the Aam Aadmi's budget.
₹1,300 crores for passenger facilities, introduction of women's railway police force, packaged drinking water facility, anti-collision equipment to prevent accidents, ticket booking facilities at universities and courts, and a proposal to lay 1,000 kilometers of new railway lines connecting interior areas. All these have been welcomed by the common man.
First of all is this drinking water scheme. See, now in most railway stations you get drinking water in packets and bottles. Whether it is safe, nobody knows whether it's safe. Now if the railway can introduce, then it will be fine. People can depend on the safety of the drinking water. Then in RPF women force, they will largely cater to the women commuters who may feel inadjustable to men police standing in the compartments.
I think it's one of the best or innovative ideas that the government has brought forward, because certain colleges are always in the outskirts of the cities, and it's very difficult for the students to come in touch with these travel agencies and get tickets on the time. And most of the time, the colleges, if they're aware of the train schedules, we won't lose our classes. So I think so. It's a very good idea.
Police போட்டதுனால ஆண் துணை இல்லாமல் வரும்போது லேடிஸ் தனியாக வரும்போது அவங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப பயமாக இருக்கும். அவங்களுக்கு இந்த செக்யூரிட்டி ரொம்ப பிரயோஜனமாக இருக்கும். அதாவது அன்எஜுகேட்டடாக இருந்தால் படிப்பு அறிவில்லாதவங்களுக்கு வேறவங்கள்ட்ட எப்படி போகணும் என்னென்னு கேட்கும்போது எங்கே கொண்டு போய் விடுவாங்கன்னு தெரியாது. ஆனால் இவங்க வந்து கரெக்டாக சொல்லுவாங்க. அது அதனால் தெரிஞ்சுக்கலாம். ஜுவல்ஸ் அது இது போட்டுன்னு வரது கூட இது ஒரு பந்தோபஸ்தாக இருக்கும் நமக்கு. அதனால் இது நல்ல வசதி தான்.
The introducing of water is good. It should be at the nominal price, which will be easily accessible and easily available to the people.
Chennai will soon boast of a sports academy, and the integral coach factory in Perambur is to be modernized at a huge cost. A Chennai-Coimbatore Duronto Express has been introduced to address issues of traffic on this route. And Tamil Nadu gets 11 new trains and 3 suburban services. While some are happy about the changes, others say more should have been done.
மெட்ராஸ் சிட்டி பொறுத்தளவுக்கு பீச்சில் இருந்து சென்ட்ரலில் இருந்து சவுத் சைடு, அதாவது தாம்பரம், செங்கல்பட்டு, காஞ்சிபுரம், இந்த மாதிரி இதுக்கு தான் நிறைய ட்ரெயின்ஸ் ஒவ்வொரு பட்ஜெட்லேயும் அந்த மாதிரி ட்ரெயின் தான் நிறைய பண்ணுறாங்க. பட் திருவள்ளூர், அரக்கோணம் இந்த மாதிரி நார்த் சைடு கண்டுக்கிறதே இல்லை. இந்தியாவில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா வடக்கு வாழ்கிறது தெற்கு தேய்கிறதுங்கிறாங்க. ஆனால் மெட்ராஸில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா தமிழ்நாட்டை பொறுத்தவரை பார்த்தீங்கன்னா தெற்கு வாழ்கிறது வடக்கு தேய்கிறது.
Actually, I am a very frequent traveler in, not very frequent in Chennai, but then I've noticed that the bus fare itself, they have AC fares in buses. So people, middle class people, 80% of them travel by in the buses, so they are used to AC facility. So I don't think they won't mind it because it's compromised from 47 to 20. It's a very good rate which they will accept it.
The budget clearly lavished the Northeast with new projects. But Mamata Banerjee's assurances that projects elsewhere in the country in states like Tamil Nadu will be completed in the stipulated time seems to have gone down well with the public.
The new schemes introduced in the Railway Budget 2010 have been welcomed by the public, and with the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister also expressing happiness over the budget, looks like Mamata Banerjee has managed the balancing act after all. In Chennai with camera person Devraj, Nithila, NDTV-Hindu.
Well, people of Tamil Nadu might have welcomed it, but Maneka Gandhi has slammed the Railway Minister Mamata Banerjee for her alleged insensitive announcements during the railway budget. Maneka has raised serious doubts about Mamata's rail expansion program, some of which run through national sanctuaries in India. She said the plan endangers the existence of wild elephants who often get crushed under approaching trains in national parks.
I'm on the railway committee and we have brought this up several times. I'm also on Project Elephant and we have brought this up many times. So some things are being done but not enough.
Now, former Financial Commissioner with the Railways, Vijay Lakshmi Vishwanathan, joined us earlier to tell us more about the railway budget.
I felt that it has been a missed opportunity. The Railways presented a vision document in the last session of the Parliament, and they have clearly identified what are the goals to be achieved. They have mentioned that Railways contribution by 2020 to GDP should be 3% from the present level 1.2%, which means it should be 2.7 lakh crores, whereas the present figure is 90,000 crores of revenues. To achieve this, they have also suggested leapfrogging of private sector should be considered. They have said a commercial focused strategy should be adopted. Unfortunately, the present budget does not make many announcements in this regard. Whatever measures are announced, like modified investment scheme, automobile hub, etc., are too inadequate to bridge the gap.
All right. Now, ma'am, one highlight, so to say, of this budget has been the securities and the amenities on both these sectors. Now, one by one, probably we could discuss both these factors. Now, amenities, she seems to have put in a lot of effort and money into improving the infrastructure. Don't you think it's a great thing?
Yeah. Basically, passengers service will improve only if you provide adequate money under passenger amenities sector. This was an area which was neglected for long, and during the last budget also adequate funds were made available. This budget 1,300 crores has been made. It is a good amount. If all the railways utilize this money for improving the environment in stations by cleanliness and also providing for passenger guidance systems and other basic amenities, definitely the customer delivery will improve. Security is again another area where there are recent incidents have stressed the need to improve it. She has mentioned that RPF will be strengthened, and also some special women commandos, they are called Mahila Vahini squads, they will be set up. Women's passenger security is very important, and she has addressed it rightly.
Well, the Chennai police finally filed a charge sheet against child pornographer Will Hume. That's coming up after the short break.